Be unapologetically you. But how do you gonna do that? How you become unapologetically you? Through authenticity. You might gonna ask me, Adriana, but I'm authentic. I know who I am. My question to you is, are you truly authentic in what you say, what you do, what you think? Is all those things are inconsistent and constantly and also in integrity with one to each other? Is what you think is the same with what you feel and what you do? Or is a discrepancy between those two? For me, authenticity is mean that I know who I truly am, but not just knowing through who I am, also it's understanding why I'm doing what I'm doing and asking myself, is this reaction or I'm having towards someone or to a situation is because I own it, because I take fully responsibility for my reaction, or is coming from something much deeper than that? When I understand myself, when I know my actions and reactions, when I take fully responsibility for my thoughts, my acts, and my feelings and my emotions, then I'm able to own who I am, the whole me. And I take fully responsibility. I think it's so important that to focus on coming back to why I'm doing what I'm doing. I always ask myself this question, okay, Adriana, why do you do what you do? Why do you want to react this way? What is so important for you to always come from authentic place, to speak authentically, to act authentically, and not having any trace of like, I'm doing this because I have this underneath intention, or I'm acting this way because this is the pattern I've been, used to for so many years, and I'm reacting from it. When you become unapologetically you, because you own who you are, and that's not an easy task to do. It requires a lot of self-reflection. It requires a lot of introspection and understanding and sitting with yourself, sitting with all those parts in you, those parts that you don't like, those parts that they call it, what you call it, shadow work, those parts that you don't want to even near to recognize that you have them, those parts that you despise in others. Let me break it to you that you have them as well. You know the finger, that finger that you're pointing at other people? How many fingers you pointing back at you? They say that with the thing that you're pointing at other people, you have 3 times more inside of you. When you're able to own, know, acknowledge, accept, and change because you want to, because you decide to, then you're able to really be unapologetically you. And that is the highest way of being as a human. Authenticity is not a feeling. Authenticity is not an emotion. Authenticity is a way of being. And it took me so many years to understand that. Believe me, I'm 40 years old and I'm barely scratching the surface to understand what authenticity means. All my life, to be honest, you might know me or not, I've been the chameleon. All my life, I've been playing these games and these roles with different people, playing different acts, and different parts of me was coming to the surface so I can please others, so I can integrate myself in that environment or that group of people, so I can belong, so I can be accepted. But I wasn't accepted with the whole me. I was accepted just a part of me, and I accepted the fact that I only are belonging to that group just by showing one part of me, and I had to put all the other one on the side. So those were lessons that I had to learn. Those lessons that I had to experience on my own. But whatever I did, whatever parts of me I was showing, I never felt whole. I never felt complete until I realized that in a safe place that I created for myself, and I choose the people around me that I can fully express who I am, then I retrain my brain to be able to be unapologetically me in any situation, in any space, with any people, or of ways of other people reacting to my way of being, and being around other people. When I understood that, it was like, you know, that moment when you hold your breath, and the moment when you release it, whew, it feels so good. And the next breath that you take, it feels even more exciting, because you are actually looking forward for you to take a breath, because you become conscious of taking that breath that you are missing. The same with me. When I allow myself to be authentic, when I allow myself to express all the parts in me, and I welcome them, and I see the beauty in them, oh, is that like breath of excitement that I finally be able to consciously breathe, to consciously be me. So I challenge you to try to unapologetically be you by first exploring who you are, by exploring how you communicate with yourself, and by exploring why you do what you do, why you do what you think, and why do you feel those things that you feel. When you do that, your life is going to be more fulfilled, and your life is going to be more joyful, happy, and more authentic. Thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate your love, your comments. Every single person comments, I read them. I try my best to reply to all of you. I appreciate you, bringing you with me in my own journey of transformation and discovering my own authentic self. And I hope you can find that. You need help, you need a guidance, you need someone to help you and guide you towards understanding and showing up your authentic self, then you know where to find me. Thank you so much for watching. And if you didn't subscribe yet, please, come on, it takes you a minute. If you love what you hear this, and I will love your support. You know the button just below. Yeah, you see it there. Just click it. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything, but it helps me tremendously to continue to create this content and share this with you. Thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow. You know the deal. Until tomorrow, live your life like it's truly, truly yours. Unapologetically you. Bye-bye.